Hi guys! I've been really nerdy lately, and there's a show I talked about not too long ago that I've just fallen more and more in love with. And that show is Critical Role. It's a weekly D&D show on Geek and Sundry with Matt Mercer, who's a voice actor, and a bunch of his friends who are also voice actors playing Dungeons and Dragons. The last campaign, which I talked about a few months ago, ended in October of last year, and the beginning of this year they've started a new campaign, and I am here for it. It is wonderful and I love it. I love these characters even though a lot of them I don't know a lot about. So today I'm going to re-induct Critical Role into my nerdy pantheon of things and sort characters from the Mighty Nein into Hogwarts houses. This is sorted. Critical Role. Again. How sorted works is that I take 10 random characters for any given fandom, in this case being Critical Role Campaign 2, and I sort them into Hogwarts houses. Now you might be asking, hey Liz, there aren't really 10 characters in the Mighty Nein or in Campaign 2 that I could sort. Well, I'm including one character from Campaign 1 and you'll see when I get to him, so let's do this. First we have Ford. Ford is a half-orc warlock played by Travis Willingham, and he's awesome. So different from Grog. So different, but that's why I love him. Ford, I have mixed feelings about, because on the surface, he seems really trustworthy, really straightforward, really good, like a good person. But he's one of the people we know the least about, and his backstory, I bet, really interesting, and I don't know. I see him being chivalrous, I see him being kind, I see him being brave, and I see him being very noble. So for those reasons, I'm going to be putting Ford into Gryffindor. Next is Shikasta. Shikasta is a human cleric played by the wonderful Kari Payton. He's the first guest to be on Critical Role this campaign. Definitely made an impression. Shikasta is really cool, and we don't know a lot about him because he's only been in one episode, and that one episode he was super like mysterious. I'm torn between Gryffindor and Ravenclaw. From the impression I got from Shikasta, that he's very intuitive. He is able to read people really well, and we can tell that he's really intelligent. So for those reasons, I'm going to be putting Shikasta into Ravenclaw. Next is Caleb Widogast. He is a human wizard portrayed by the wonderful Liam Oak. Caleb has a really dark backstory, and if you're not caught up, I'm not going to ruin it for you. So, but ooh, boy. I think that might have changed how I view Caleb a little bit, just a little bit. He does have instances where he can be a little selfish, but we know he's deeply intelligent and very smart and wants to learn, and he does have some ambition and some goals that he is desperate to achieve. I'm gonna be putting Caleb into Ravenclaw, but I think he could also definitely be in Slytherin. Next is Mollymock. He is a tiefling blood hunter played by Taliesin Jaffe. He's a lot of fun, very different from Taliesin's previous character, Percy. He's a little bit of a trickster, but he seems oddly honest. Not in a sense that he tells the truth, but that he's just honest with himself. He can be a little bit of a trickster, but he's not really manipulative. We don't really see him being super intuitive or super intelligent. He's not stupid, obviously, but we don't see him using his brain a lot. We do get a sense that he's very loyal. You know what? Because of that loyalty, I think I'm gonna be putting Molly into Hufflepuff. We know he's brave, but he doesn't seem super prideful or stubborn like a lot of Gryffindors do. He kind of just goes with the flow. But we know he's super loyal. He is so loyal to his circus family, to Yasha, and we see him being pretty loyal to a lot of the Mighty Nein members. And so yeah, I'm standing by it. I didn't think I would come to that conclusion, but yeah, I'm putting Molly into Hufflepuff. Next is Beauregard. She is a human monk played by Marisha Ray. She's either one of two houses. We see her being very stubborn, very bullheaded, very hard-headed, and kind of a little bit emotional, and we can see some bravery in her, so there's some Gryffindor aspects. But she does some things that are selfish, that aren't in anyone else's but her best interests. However, we don't really see her being especially goal-oriented or ambitious. In fact, I don't even really think she is ambitious. So for those reasons, I'm going to be putting Beau into Gryffindor. Next we have Pumat Soul. I don't know what he is, but he's played by Matt Mercer. He's an NPC, and he's the best thing ever. There might be some hidden agendas in there that we haven't explored yet, but who knows. But from what I see, I could only put Pumat in one house. We know he's super kind, wants to help everybody, and is just an all-around really affable, nice person thing. I'm putting Pumat into Hufflepuff. Next is Jester. She is a tiefling cleric played by Laura Bailey, and she's my favorite character, I think, in Mighty Nein. Oh, she's so cute. Like Molly, she is a little bit of a trickster. She's probably more of a trickster than Molly is, actually. But she doesn't really seem to be all that malicious, or at all, or manipulative. She doesn't really have any qualms about telling people where she's come from or things like that. She's super honest. And she also really likes to help people. I think for those reasons, I'm going to be putting Jester into Hufflepuff. Next is Yasha. Yasha is an Aasimar barbarian played by Ashley Johnson. We definitely see Yasha being brave, so that could be a Gryffindor quality. But we also see her being a lot more quiet, a lot more introspective, a lot more internal, and a lot more intuitive than most Gryffindors tend to be. So for those reasons, I'm going to be putting Yasha into Ravenclaw. Next is Nott. Nott is a goblin rogue portrayed by Sam Riegel. Nott is such an interesting character. She does seem a little bit selfish and a little bit vain at first, so that would maybe point me into the direction of Slytherin. She is very loyal to Caleb. That loyalty to Caleb, and she has said it herself, is like how a mother feels for her son. She will do anything for Caleb no matter what. And that includes betraying other members of her party if it comes to that. She will help Caleb with his goal no matter what. I'm going to be putting Nott into Slytherin. Now, this last character is not a part of the Mighty Nein. He was part of Vox Machina, but when I talked about Vox Machina the first time, I hadn't met this character yet, and I'm so sad I hadn't waited because I love this character. It is Tyrion Darrington. He is also portrayed by Sam Riegel, and I might like Tyrion a little better than Scanlan. Don't come at me, okay? I just love Tyrion a lot. He definitely has a lot of bravery. It's not like the most outward kind of bravery, but he definitely is very brave. We know that he's smart and likes to tinker, so that could put him in like a Ravenclaw territory. But he's also kind of full of himself a little bit. Just a little bit. So for those reasons, I'm going to be putting Tyrion into Gryffindor. Well, there you have it, guys. That's my thoughts on the Mighty Nein plus Tyrion. And I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know where you put these characters, these wonderful, wonderful characters, into Hogwarts houses. I love them so much. I love Critical Role. It's like one of my favorite things ever. I just want to play D&D, guys. I just want to ascend to proper nerddom and play D&D. But I can't because I don't know anybody. I need help, okay? Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. And make sure to become a Patreon if you so choose. It would help me out so, so much. All that stuff will be in the description below. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next week with a brand new video. Bye! Mwah! Stay nerdy, my friends.